Okay.
What's up, party people? We're playing Godzilla for the PS3. This also came out on the PS4, but we wanted to play this one. I'm not playing it on a PS3, as you can tell, and we're still learning, so if you see any graphical fun, you know, we're seeing it too. But, now this is a weird game. Like, I like it, but it's really slow. They kind of, yeah, I don't know. They should have just made, you know, Destroy All Monsters Melee again, but they wanted to be kind of serious.
I forgot all about. Oh, hey, what's up, people? Bear. Oh,
Yes, Bear's here.
I forgot all about Destroy All Monsters. I was actually thinking about that recently because that's. I couldn't remember the name. I kind of liked that game and for like the giant monster, and it had that one mech character that looked like not Translucent. Kind of like a knock. I can't remember.
Jaguar. Looks like Ultraman.
No. It's gonna bug me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, it's a very common, like, trope anime robot. Like, it's black, it's got the, like, V red wings behind it. Gosh, it's very...
See, I don't remember. Like I said, all I could think of is Jaguar, but let me see.
I mean, maybe I'm...
Let's start this game up while we're looking here.
I know, people, this is, like, must-know information. So we played it a little bit earlier just to make sure everything was going to work.
It was 60 years ago. That was when Godzilla first appeared. A 50-meter tall kaiju that laid ruin to a city center. Godzilla may not have been fast on his feet, but the threat he posed to mankind was undeniable.
I don't know. There's no robot, dude.
What was Destroy All Humans? Show me the cover.
And he might have been one of the other ones, because yeah, Destroy All Monsters Melee was this one.
Oh, okay, never mind.
They did Save the Earth.
Okay, this was not. All right, so this was a PS2 only game.
Okay, that one was, I think, Save the Earth.
No, it wasn't a Godzilla game at all. It was like a monster brawler.
Oh, the one from Sony.
Yeah.
What the hell was that called?
I don't remember, but they have a generic like robot, you know, in there, and it kind of it
War
looks
of the Monsters. Yeah, and that's the cover monster that is fighting that big old gorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's that generic robot you see and everything, but there's an actual anime that has a robot that looks like that.
Yeah. No, it is kind of the Mazinger.
There we go. That's what I was.
That's the same thing.
Oh,
That's what they called it in America.
Okay, so you know.
I only know that because of Isaiah's old ass.
Okay, so I was right. Alright, I'm glad that I was right.
You were right, it just took a few extra steps.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going through the tutorial. She's, you know, pretending like she's talking about news when she's just teaching Godzilla how to blow up all his crap. So, Godzilla moves kind of weird. Like, you move him with the stick, but see, up moves, you know, and then, but left and right is strafe. So turning is with the L and R.
Grabbing hold of things is also within his capabilities.
Clear your way.
So yeah, you can make him kind of just dance a little bit. That's pretty good.
Turn to the left. Now turn to the right. Now slide. There you go. He's shaking his butt.
We have on record, but we know very little about how or why he possesses such unimaginable powers.
I can tell you.
Duh. watch
Oh,
the,
you know what?
Oh, go ahead.
You give people, you know, maybe I won't say it. I'll wait until we get there.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin the surprise. It's not even a surprise, but like it's clever. A nod to a movie of old.
Die, TV channel. There you go.
At the time, Godzilla
Yeah, if you haven't watched the karaoke episode of Chibi Godzilla Raids Again,
the ultimate sacrifice back then. But humanity gained two
It's
valuable
the
things
song
as a result.
I haven't seen those.
First is G-energy.
it's such a stupid little show, but it's so good. It's like the best 2 minutes of the week every
And turned it
Wednesday.
into a powerful fuel for humanity.
So it's still going?
Now, without G-energy,
Oh wow.
our civilization would fall
That's
apart
cute.
within a very short span of time. The second is G-force.
Okay, so now that we see, I was just thinking it's kind of cute that they started out with a black and white old school Godzilla, and then now he's back all these 60 years later. Now it's all in color, kind of like a.
If you learn anything, you'll contact me immediately. Correct? So
Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah, I thought that's what you were going for.
It was, I just couldn't think of the name. I kept thinking of Alice in Wonderland for some reason. I'm like, that's not the name.
Should
Because
Godzilla
Alice in
ever appear
Wonderland is
again,
better.
we will need you and the cabinet to set the disaster.
Yeah.
G-force
Ariana Grande hasn't ruined that yet. I don't even like hate her like a lot of people do. Like I know she's genuinely funny and she's smart, but
my political career.
I used to really like her. I mean, okay, let me say, not say that I've stopped like liking her for some reason. Like she's cool. But it just I don't like how how do I say this without it sounding body
cultural
shaming?
appropriation.
No, oh, that too.
Or the Rattling Girl of Lawndale look.
Yeah.
Like no, both like it's that fucking early 2000s skinny again. And
Yeah.
I'm not about
Miley
that.
Cyrus is that way now too.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're back to chicken bones.
Right? Like yeah, I thought Heroin Chic died, but here we are.
Heroin
heading to the
chic.
surface.
Gonna bring back the look, bring back the heroin.
Godzilla?
We are not encouraging drug usage on this channel.
We cannot determine whether it is Godzilla as in
Nor
our
are we shaming if that's your thing, but
Right?
we are not supporting.
But
Or
if
we are
if
not encouraging. There we go.
If you're gonna do heroin, don't go to a drive-through. That happened to Hayden last week. He thought it was a tweaker, but he was like, nah. He's like, that dude wasn't like come down tweaking. Like he must have been on something else. But yeah, like dude came in and ordered these 2 giant sandwiches. Ended up being like 50 fucking bucks. Gets to the window and just passes out. Like dude is out. Like Hayden had to stay at work late, and I was there like picking him up, and yeah, like they had to take the orders out to everybody else. Like they was in the line, and yeah, because dude was just done. He was out.
Oh, that I'd be so mad.
Right? And that happened to my brother once too. Like, but his dumbass, he was tweaking, and yeah, he went to a Dairy Queen, he ordered, and he just passed out. I'm like, oh, you're so stupid, dude.
Oh man.
If you're gonna do drugs, stay home, people. Or, you know, somewhere you trust. Like, people want to trash opium dens, but, you know, they serve their purpose.
Right. Safe spot.
Second squad, begin your
Yeah, so I didn't do this when we were, like, testing it out, but it brings up those camera angles, and it just shows you, like... This game had a lot of really cool ideas. It just controls like crap, and it's kind of boring.
You know, it kind of controls like, you know, this is very much like Rad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they wanted like that same idea, except they, you know, didn't want to make it like that angle. They wanted it to be, you know, a little more focused, but.
squad, begin your assault.
get my G energy back. They stole from me.
That's cool.
Discover new strategies we can use to employ against
Fuck
Godzilla.
you.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Back up. Oh. Just don't take out King out.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of cool, especially playing this game after playing the Gamera game last weekend, which will be up at some point. So again, like last video, we were talking about we're doing something different. I'm trying. I'm not an editor, people. Like, it's not my forte. But I'm trying to learn, so we, instead of relying on the audio recording from the OBS directly onto the video, you know, not being able to control the levels, where I'm attempting to finally do it separately, like you're actually supposed to do, so don't at me about, like, you were supposed to do that. I know I was supposed to do that, you know. It was just easier. It was just easier to have it all in one thing for uploading purposes. Because I'm one man, and I don't have time. Like, editing is not my full-time job, so I don't have the time, right? But, you know, we want to improve the quality. You know, we've got a theme song coming. I don't know if I should have said that. Spoilers. We got a theme song coming, made from Tiger, yours truly. So.
What is that creature holding? Still, like, of all the people I've met that know all the dumb bullshit I know, no one else knows the fucking Jules Verne ride from Lakeside. I swear to God, if that, like, I mean, it had to have been a mass-produced unit. Like, if anyone has ever ridden this, it's a fucking, it looked like a spaceship, you know, like a regular space rocket. And you'd sit in it, and then they would play this video, and the shit would rock and, like, move you around.
Huh.
But, yeah, it's like they had an underwater one, and a space one. And then, yeah, it's like, as you drive through space, this fucking, like, you know, stop-motion animation monster is just on the fucking planet, and they're like, what is that creature holding? And then he just hucks this giant rock at you.
Is that, you know, I kind of remember those 4D experience things at malls.
But see, it was well before that, because it didn't, like, spray you or anything. Like, it legit just moved.
Oh, yeah, so...
I guess
we probably should have played on 4.2.
Oh, that's alright, but you can see how this, you know, you can learn about emulation and how things work.
Yeah.
As we are.
I mean,
actually,
we're not using emulation of this. For legal purposes.
I own this disc.
We do.
So I'm playing it completely legally.
Yeah, it's just a backup, you know?
It's not even a backup. It's my personal disc. I'm just playing it on something else. Sorry, Sony.
Yeah, like they're gonna care about our
I know, right?
Channel.
Well, I mean, all those fucking poor dudes that Nintendo's taken down lately.
It looks to have been completely
That shit sucks. Yeah, like they're getting, like people doing review videos of like those little emulation handhelds.
Godzilla has entered the data collection squad's area.
Like Nintendo's starting to take down videos that just show their games being played on non-Nintendo shit. Like, come on, that's a bit much, dude.
Sounds like it.
Alright.
Godzilla has reached Zone 5.
Well, you know, I
Begin your assault.
no one's emulating Xbox, so Microsoft doesn't care. Sony seems dependent actually upon these emulators for their own emulation efforts.
Right, they're like
PS Classic is anything to go off of. So it doesn't seem like they're in any hurry to shut any of these down.
What was it? Someone said they were using like a ROM that wasn't, you know, like they had downloaded themselves, and you could tell, like, I forget what sort of data made that known, but they're like, Nintendo's doing the same fucking thing. They're like, fuck you all. The one operation.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like Sony seems to care.
I mean, the less and less first-party shit they have, the less it matters, honestly.
Right.
Well, I mean, again, the real lesson is always, you know, fucking Gabe Newell. He's like, hey, if you make it easy enough, people will pay for it.
Yeah.
He's like, if it's the easier option to make it to be free, then people will do that. They're like, if you make it a pain in the ass for people to pay for something they want, they're not going to do it.
Yeah, because there's plenty of stuff that
streaming services.
Right? There's plenty of stuff that I'd pay for if I could just own it. Get it again.
An unidentified signal. Image coming in now.
Still rims.
No.
Godzilla is not the friend to all children.
No.
The whole
Not a
planet
moth
is
or
in
larva.
danger.
I don't want to have to beat that big up. The planet is not in danger. It's not fucking blow. One little bagworm and then it's a
Bad.
Die. Put this out and then we'll go find wherever the hell Moth is at. Take her ass out.
$50 millimeter class. Gotta get your destruction rate up.
All generators have been destroyed, but Godzilla will not leave the area while an enemy remains.
You know what? Eat shit, you little worm.
Oh, it's in the fire. Man, the little caterpillar's strong, right?
Yeah. How do you like it? Ah! Fight that worm.
Toasted. It sucks at the fire that it's just standing in seems to do nothing to it.
The giant kaiju.
But I guess fair enough, it's not doing anything to you.
The giant kaiju has gone down.
Dead in the water? Depressing.
Sounds fire.
Oh, yeah.
The area has been destroyed by Godzilla.
Sometimes they can't help biting the hand that feeds them.
They changed the Prime Minister, I forgot that.
Yeah.
They're like, get rid of this.
We're calculating where Godzilla will most likely hit the shore.
I'll leave all of that. 10 minutes.
I do like the model he
Godzilla
used
is
in
on
this
the
one.
move.
Like,
He's taken the exact route we predicted.
Yeah, it's a good model.
Godzilla thinks of us as fellow Earthlings. I know he means us no harm.
Pretty well detailed for a PS3 game.
yeah, I think that's why everything else is so sparse. Like, they wanted the monsters to look good. But it kind of gives it that PS2 look.
We can switch to the video feed at the data
Bouncing
collection
generators.
point.
I forget what monster comes in this one.
Stationary guns have ceased operating. Godzilla has reached Zone 2.
They're laughing about that architecture warning at the beginning.
Begin your assault.
Alright, none of this is based on anything real.
Like, that's the only time I can honestly think I've seen that, like, listing the word architecture. It's like, I mean, I get it, you know, there are copyrighted buildings and such, you know, like the 105.
Yeah.
So, no,
No, 109.
109, okay,
Yeah.
so, well, I'm sure, you know, someone can tell me if it's either Atlas or SNK that made it the 105.
Yeah, I think it's 107 and the world ends with you.
Yeah. trying to think of any other like buildings like, because I know that's the biggest one.
That was the TP Tokyo Tower.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that one from Digimon had that station in there.
Oh.
At zero. It looks to have been completely destroyed. Godzilla has reached Zone 5.
Looking at the other data, I'm gonna stop it. And then fucking Pokemon is getting crazy with their merch again.
What's going on with that?
They just have so much shit that we want.
Oh.
Fucking it's a Professor Birch, which I think is Gen 4. I don't remember. But it's his bag. And that, you know, that's cute enough, whatever, it's a bag. But then they have little like travel bottles that are the potions. I'm like, dude, those are really cute. Dumb motherfuckers, like, why? Why do you do this to us?
Everything seems so okay. I admit, everything seems so good right now, merchandise wise. Or like for me, finding nostalgic items and actually finding them on eBay.
Right. Run. Just got one more generator, fool. Turn your ass. There we go.
Oh yeah, because like I've wanted to get the Pokemon Pikachu.
Has reached Zone 4.
Someone recently ROM dumped that.
Really?
Yeah, they found like that, and a lot of the old Digimon have the same like microcontrollers and shit. So they've been downloading the ROMs for the old Digimon and shit.
Oh wow. Yeah, I used to know the tab trick of the old Digimon. Get whatever. Well, I usually got Mamimon, but occasionally I can get Teddymon or I get Datamon. At least that's what we called it then, but it's the Death Computer.
Yes.
Yeah, you can get that as a Digimon with the tab trick. And it's funny because his birthday will actually show on the screen, like because it will show like how old they were when they died normally. But when you get the computer as your Digimon, it doesn't move, it just shakes on the screen, and it has the death year, but it goes up each day like it's birthday, because that's the day it died again.
Nice.
So
that's funny.
And it can only fight other, I guess Computermon, I can't remember what we called it as a kid, but it can only fight other one of those. They can't fight any other Digimon.
That's funny. Oh, we plowed right through that one.
Yeah. Alright, party people.
But that was Godzilla on the PS3. We might bring it back to you later and fight some other monsters.
Yeah.
I forget who's all in this one. Like, I know it's got some of the stupider ones, but it's also got a lot of different cool Godzilla models from the ages. One of which was DLC.
Ooh.
I forget.
I like, I was going to say this earlier. I like how it's got that Outrun style path.
Yeah, and it shows you at the end just like that too.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Alright, well maybe we'll get there, party people. We'll see.
Bye.